You guys, Instagram Guides is officially rolling out and so many of us now have access to it. So for today's video, I want to dive in and give you an Instagram Guides tutorial. Now, about a month ago, I did release a video all about Instagram Guides to get you guys prepared for today. I'm going to link that video below so that you can also watch it so that I don't repeat myself in everything that you need to know about guides. This video is more tutorial based and it's going to kind of give you that confidence to press go and start. For those of you new to our channel, welcome. My name is Nina Zadeh. I am the co-founder of Sidewalker Daily. We work with influencers and with brands on social media and influencer marketing. The reason I'm so pumped about guides for my community of creators is because it's going to allow them to post more long form content on Instagram. So the whole purpose of guides, Instagram wants its creator or its shop or its user to be able to create a guide linking it to products, places, and posts. Now, don't worry, I'm going to share my screen and walk you guys through how to create a guide, but I wanted to explain to you a little bit about why Instagram, I think, is even allowing guides, or like why they've created guides in the first place. So obviously it's giving creators the space now to create kind of more like mini blog posts. Now, why is that important? Before, a lot of creators or brands would go on Instagram and then promote their blog posts, and it would take users off the platform. Instagram doesn't want that. They want us to stay on the platform for as long as possible, to consume for as much as possible. Now, there's probably tons of reasons for that, but guides is now really helping us not leave to go read a blog post. It's helping us stay within the platform and consume more content. Now, I think also what's another really cool thing about guides is for creators and users who don't have the swipe up functionality. Now people are putting guides into their stories, and it's kind of bypassing that whole thing of like, well, leave my site to go shop or leave my site to go read. This is helping a lot of brands that have shops get people to see their products right away, but it's also helping creators who are trying to create useful guides to not have to, again, promote their blog posts, but promote their guide. Now, one thing I do think that's important that we all kind of like think about is using guides strategically. We want to make sure we use guides in a way that is adding value to the person consuming the guide, or like to our audience, right? So everything we should be doing as Instagrammers, creators, influencers, brands on Instagram should be with intent, strategy, and value. So this is really important. You don't just want to put a guide together of like random posts. People are going to go look at it and then not take you credible, like not think, oh, I want to come back. So I'm going to also walk you through how you should be setting up your guides. Like I said, I'll share my screen and give you guys like the tutorial, but I'm also going to help you get that thought process of how to create a guide in the first place. Now, before I do, make sure you subscribe to our channel so that you guys can be up to date with all things social media and influencer marketing related. I also want to say that I think guides, the reason I'm really excited about it is because to the creators that I work with, if you guys are watching, I think it's so important for you guys to always be first to market when something is released. Now, I've said this time and time and again. I made a really in-depth Reels tutorial. I'm also going to link that video below. So if you're still new to Instagram and trying to figure out all these features, you're definitely going to want to get on Reels. But the same thing that I said there was this, that we want to be first to use a feature. This is part of the thought leadership. This is part of being a leader in the influencer space. We don't want to wait. So I'm really excited that you guys are here today so that, I'm hoping by the end of this video, you're going to get on your phone and you're going to create your own live. And when you do, make sure to tag me on Instagram at Sidewalker Daily so I can also go ahead and check that out and share it with our community. The first step in planning out your guides, because it's a list style piece of content, you have to try to think to yourself, okay, what type of list am I putting together? One of the things with guides, it's exactly that. Instagram wants you to be able to guide your user, your follower, in a linear type of way. So like, is it 10 best places to visit this holiday season? Or is it product based? Your 5 favorite items? Are you sharing, I don't know, maybe a trip itinerary? Are you sharing, what are you sharing that is in a list format? This is the best type of content for guides is going to be that, something that isn't a list. So maybe it's like a roundup of the favorite places you've been, or like I said, maybe it's, a year recap, my best posts of the year, my favorite products of the year, quotes to live by, anything again that you can, list. And think about it. Those type of pieces of content do really, really well. Whether you saw them on BuzzFeed or you've seen them all around the internet, you're always going to catch headlines that are like 5 best places, 10 best things. Well, Instagram is trying to take a piece of this editorial concept and let its users create them. Now, if you don't know where to start and you're completely like, oh my gosh, well, I don't know what type of guide to create, well, then I would suggest you get on Instagram and you explore some guides. I'm going to share my screen and show you how you can explore guides, and then how you can go on your favorite creator's site, see if they've posted a guide, and get some ideas of the type of content they're posting. Again, it's not to go and copy people, it's to get inspired, see what other people, how they're using it, and how you can either make it better or add your own twist to it. So just before you even start coming out with guides, maybe you can just take a second. Let's go ahead and explore some guides so you guys can see how to do that. So the first way that I would suggest you guys can get some ideas about how to explore guides is go right here to this little shop button, and then you're going to see on the top, you can scroll, and right here it'll say explore guides. Let's go ahead and click this. Now we can start to see different concepts of guides that exist already. My recommendations for acne, editor's September beauty picks, makeup beginners. You're starting to see all the different types of content that exists, and maybe you see something by exploring this guide that you feel would resonate with your audience, and then you can go ahead and do something similar or add your own vibe to it. The second way that you can do it is by looking up some creators that you like and that you think you want to learn more about. So one of the things that I would do, and I wanted to show you guys a few of these posts. I know that we have a creator that we've worked with, Laura Patrice. I wanted to show you one of her guides. She did top 5 things you can't miss in Oahu, Hawaii. But what I really love about her guide is that she really added a lot of text here and makes it feel like that blog post. This is a style of guide that I think does really, really great, because people that come to you for your blog, maybe, they want to go in and read it. They want to go in and just see a little bit more. So this is one style of guide that I think resonates really well. And then, of course, you can click this little button. You can add the guide to your story. You can share it with your friends. And then this little button right here will also allow you to copy that link. Another creator I wanted to share with you guys that I think does amazing is our friend Christine from Tour de Lust. She is awesome. One of, super talented creator. Her guides, she kills it. So she has lots of places. Hers is very place oriented right now. So she'll go ahead and see, okay, let's see, Instagram spots in New York, right? And she'll link it to her blog. She's like, here's the blog post that has it all. And hers is less blog format. She's not writing about it, but she's giving you a ton of places. And what's cool about guides is that it actually maps it. So when you click this little button, you're going to be able to see all these cool spots. So again, I think Christine has done an amazing job of using guides, and she is, just innovative in general. She's always going to kind of come up with cool stuff. Another creator that we are friends with that I think also showed guides, quite creatively would be Jess from It's Seasons Gold. So she has, one of the things that I thought she did that was fun too were just places to visit with kids. And she kind of adds a little bit of text and also these places that you can go ahead and, get ideas. There's a mix of video content, there's a mix of photos, and it's kind of, again, giving her audience a really clear idea of things to do. Now, I also wanted to show you guys that example of like a product-based style. So like, for example, if we click right here, just to walk you guys through, remember, we went back to the shop page, we hit the explore guides, Birdie Beauty. So what's cool about this is now it's very product-based, right? So I'm going to show you how to make a guide and include products that you guys like. But what's super cool is that you can just like go ahead, and if you want this product, you can click here, view on website, go ahead and view them. You can also find their social media, and you can look and see, what else is in this shop. And it's really allowing the user to see a post and also just purchase it. So again, this is really, really helpful for brands that are selling and for creators that want to promote products. Now, let's go ahead and also show you guys how to create a guide. So really quick, just know that the only place you can create a guide, when you click this little plus button right here, as you can see, it's just going to show you these things. You cannot create a guide from here. You have to create a guide from your profile. Okay, so this is where you're going to create it. You're going to hit this little plus button and you're going to hit guide. Now, I showed you guys product, I showed you guys places and posts. So this is where you're going to go ahead and decide what is it that you want to do. Now, let's just say you're a creator and you're like, I want to recommend products. Right here is where you'll be able to see the people that you follow that have products available, but you can also search them. So if you wanted to go ahead and I'm putting Sephora, for example. If you wanted to go into Sephora and you wanted to start creating some products here that you love and that, whatever, let's just say this is a product that you wanted to choose. You could then go ahead and choose this product, hit next, and you can keep going down and adding products again from stores that you want. Also, if while you're on Instagram Shops, I don't have a wish list, but if you did, you could also have all your items already in the wish list and then just choose from here. That would be if you wanted to do the product route. So I'm going to go ahead and click cancel. I'm not going to save it as a draft, but you can. So that way you can come back to it. I'm going to hit discard because I want to show you guys other ways. So let's go ahead and do another reel post. You can recommend posts that you've created or that you've saved. So here it's going to show me my posts. So you could literally go in and let's just say you wanted to, create a guide on, I don't know, what your, maybe some of your favorite posts. So I could go ahead and click some of my favorite ones, or client testimonials. I'm going to go ahead and put some of the best quotes that my clients have said about working with me. Then I'm going to click next. I could go ahead and change this cover photo. I can say, testimonials and really write something out nicely so that people really understand what it's about. You can add the title, add title. And then by just doing this right here, you're creating yourself to, let's just say I'll put here like client love. And then you're adding all these titles. And then once you're ready to go, I'll tell you, guides must have a title, cover photo, and at least one post. And each post also needs a title. So again, for today's video, I'm not going to go ahead and do all that. I just wanted to show you guys how easy it is to go ahead and just put them. And then when you're done, you'll be able to click next and your guide will go live. Now let's go ahead and do a guide for a place. I'm going to go ahead and click places. It allows you to see your saved places and also your posts. So we're travel, we're going to use from our posts. So I'm going to go ahead and click an image. I'm going to choose this Cappadocia and let's see what our list is going to be. Let's make this some of our, let's put dreamy locations. I'll put 5 to make it more list form to visit in 2021. So I'm just choosing 5 dreamy locations. Now I'm going to go ahead. Number 1 on my list, I put Cappadocia. I'm going to go back to my post and you guys would go to your post to see where you've been. If you wanted to choose something that isn't a photo of yours, when you're looking at that destination, it allows you to see other photos that are not yours. I'm just going to be using the photos that we've reshared on our account. So we'll put Mykonos as our 3rd on the list. Oops, let's go back. Take a look and see how it looks. Okay, so far so good. Let's go ahead and add another place. I'm going to do on my post, I'm going to go ahead and choose this destination right here in Italy. We're gonna hit done, but you see there's other photos in that destination as well. So you don't always have to choose from your places that you've been to. I always like to skim and take a quick look. I'm gonna go back to my post and choose that 5th image. This is just a tutorial, so I just wanna show an example. I'm gonna choose this photo as well. Okay, so everything looks cohesive. And then I'm gonna go ahead and here you could technically write about the destination like I showed you guys in the beginning, but for this tutorial, I'm not. But you do have the space to really talk about it there. You can click preview, and then when you click that map button, you'll be able to see all the destinations you're seeing in that map form. And so will your users, the people that are viewing. So I'm in preview mode. I'm going to X out of it and save it as a draft. Here I'll say share guides to your profile. Also, anything that you save as draft will be here in your drafts. So you can go ahead and click on your profile, that little guide button, and you'll be able to start seeing the drafts that you are creating. Now, one thing that also you guys are going to want to consider is that Instagram is still fixing guides. Things are being changed constantly. Like right now, you cannot find guides unless you go to the creator's profile or you go to that explore guide section, but I'm sure we're gonna start seeing them on the explore page in the next coming months. It's just a feature that's very new and is still rolling out. And as always, if you guys need help with your strategy, building it out, you wanna chat with me, you need some extra support, I offer one-on-one coaching. I also do group coaching so you can learn with a bunch of other students. So I'm gonna link both links below on ways that you can work with me. Anyways, guys, hope you liked today's tutorial on guides. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. Let me know when you publish your guide. I read all my comments. They mean the world to me, so please leave one. And I will see you guys in the next video.